Good evening. We're live and it's 8 o'clock on the 15th of November 2018. Just in case this gets, broadcast in the future and you'll know what it's like in the past. This is us here. It's me, Chris from Gross Models. Joining me tonight, we've got Vincent from Mr. Loth's Model Making.
Evening, everyone.
I'll click the little button so you can talk to him. There you go. There you go. That's Vincent. He's doing some more war hamsters by the looks of it.
Yep.
And just popped in, we've got Dad, Mike Mountain.
Hi, Chris. Hi, Vince. You all right, mate?
Yeah, all good.
Hi, Mike.
Nice to see you.
All good.
First time on the show, I see. Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. You're doing Warhammer as well. Yeah.
I am doing more. I mean,
Everyone's doing Warhammer. It's like everybody's addicted to it.
I've got the
terrible.
book.
Right. So let's have a look. In tonight, we have had Ickle Pete was in a little while ago. Then Red Len came in, and then Ickle Pete was still here. Mark Scale Models in. And then you. Oh, Phil Lewis had just come in. Ahoy there, Chris, he says. It's all very, very nautical. And John's in. Hey all. Hi, John. And Reese might be in shortly. He's just got in. So, yeah, if you're about, pop in and see us. Not a problem. Always good to have more people in because it saves me having to talk. Because I wasn't sure what I was going to talk about tonight if nobody came in. Because 5 minutes ago, I was sitting there on my lonesome thinking, oh, what do I on my own? But, yeah. So, this is the week after Telford, isn't it? I know you didn't make it to Telford this year, Vincent, but...
No, I couldn't. Plus, we had the big remembrance events past weekend as well.
Yeah, it's always a remembrance weekend, I think. The last 2 years,
Yeah,
the 2 years that I've been. So,
Yeah.
I don't know if they deliberately do that then, or it's just when they can get the hall, or I don't know. I mean, model making's always been a sort of not a military thing, but a lot of ex-military make models of the things that they used to drive around in and stuff, don't they? So
Yeah, it's very somber, wasn't it, when they done the Minute Silence?
yeah, it was last year. So there, last year I was down on the floor. This year we were upstairs in the
Yeah.
exhibition bit. But yeah, it's scarier when you're downstairs because there's like hundreds and thousands of people there, and it all just goes dead silent. It's quite scary.
Yeah.
Very moving.
Very.
Right, Shane Young's in, saying good evening all. Evening, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
John is asking, did Airfix have the Hellcat on display? I don't know. What's a Hellcat?
I believe they
Someone
did.
else would know.
The 124th one that can have folded wings and stuff like that. I think they had.
There was a big Lancaster thing that they were launching.
Yeah, HK Models Lancaster.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't. Airfix were there. Airfix have got a big like building stand, so you can go there and pick up a kit and build things. I know Ted was doing one with his granddaughter. So when I was there, I was sort of facing away from the display stands because that was but probably. I don't know. I'm not into normal stuff. I like more sci-fi things and tiny stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, but I do believe I've seen pictures pass along of the Hellcat. Quite a big kit. And...
What is it? It's 124th apparently.
Yeah.
124th F6 F3 Hellcat. It's
Yeah,
just
sure Sure. Yeah.
I'm rubbish with these.
Yeah, I'm sure it was there. Though.
Yeah. So you picked up some things at Telford, didn't you? That you didn't really mean to pick up accidentally.
Only because I was encouraged.
I don't know what you mean. I can't possibly comment on that because I just said, "Oh, look at that," and all of a sudden it was in your basket.
Yeah, I ended up getting quite a bit of brushes and got a little chibi Japanese figure.
Oh right, yeah. Let's hang about. Let me click on that so it doesn't disappear while I'm talking to him. Oh right, yeah. You've built him already. You haven't painted him yet though.
No, I haven't painted. I built him. I haven't painted him.
Yeah.
And I got a little Warhammer things on the bargain store.
Oh yeah, I saw you looking at
very
them.
old kit apparently, that one.
Yeah, it's.
But yeah, and paintbrushes mainly. I got my first Series 7, which is still in the tube, not to be used.
Yeah, a lot of people seem to leave them in the tubes. For some reason. I don't get that. Get it out, use it. They're lovely. They're not. I don't know. I've got a couple of them. I got like the triple O and the double O and lots of O's and things. But they're good. But I wouldn't say that they were you know, really exceptional be-all end-all brushes, but I don't know, maybe I'm using them wrong.
And a fellow on the store told me there was apparently he's 3 months behind in his delivery schedules on Series 7 brushes because there's a shortage of Sable there. So I get them now if you want them.
All right, they're
Not
not
a
Sable.
To be fair, I wouldn't be surprised if there was, because they are cracking down on people owning, you know, breeding fur animals over here.
Ah, right.
What does Sable come from? Is it horse or something? Or
It's a weasel type creature.
weasel? Right. Okay. I was thinking it was going to be something small, but I don't know.
Oh, I got another thing I got was got Robert De Niro from the Deer Hunter.
Oh, that was the one that you could blaming me for, because I said, oh,
Yeah.
they've got stuff in that pot.
Yeah, I'll say yeah. Normally £65, got it for £10, all because
yeah.
the rifle, his arm was snapped off with the rifle on. So,
but you've got the arm and the rifle, and it'll all go together. And
it's handy because I'll paint the rifle now, and then I'll put the arm on. So
makes it easier. Even if it was intact, you'd have snapped it off anyway, wouldn't you?
yeah, just paint it.
Just to make it easier. Make it a real kit. We'll break it into bits.
But the detail's fabulous on it. Cracking detail. But yeah, so obviously.
Chris Henderson is with you all 24 hours later than YouTube advertised, apparently. No wonder I felt lonely. Were you here an hour ago? Oh, a day ago, sorry. It's always Thursday. It's always Thursday night. I think the first week I did it like a month ago was on the Wednesday, but it's been the Thursday ever since. So. Sorry. YouTube gets confused at times and dates and things. It's very, very, very strange.
Yeah,
I picked up Arnie. I got the Arnie head, didn't I?
Oh yeah.
Which I've primed now. He's just in black primer.
Ready.
The lights are a bit strange. You can't really see him very well, but yeah, that's going to be interesting. I've been playing around with the little face head thing. I can't get oil paints. I tried watering it down and doing it. It still doesn't seem to give me very good coverage.
Yeah, I noticed Kenneth has given you a bit of.
Yeah, it was something about splattering before. I don't know. Fox was saying that he does some oil paints on some figure faces, but he uses normal acrylic paints as a base.
Yeah.
So sort of cover it, and then use that to blend. And I don't know. I want to be able to do everything, but I know it's obviously difficult, and there's some very talented people out there. But I just playing around and see what happens. But I don't want to touch the big Arnie until I know what I'm doing a little bit more.
Yeah.
But the nice thing about the oil paints on the other one, where I really stuffed it up yesterday, you can just wipe it off and it's done.
Yeah.
You don't have to do much more with it because it takes so long for it to dry.
Yeah.
And when I did wipe it off, I managed to leave the eyes that weren't too bad in there. It's just a pair of eyes in like the looked like you put on like blackface to. It wasn't good. Right, let's see what we've got. Anything happening down there? Chris says a YouTube reminder said yesterday at 8. But hey ho, on we go again. When did you get that then? Because I think I only set it up yesterday. I only set it up as an event thing from yesterday. I keep forgetting. I keep meaning to put it when I finish. I'll set up next week's. But I keep forgetting. But I don't know. YouTube, when you set an event, it's very strange. You have to click on the future event time, and then you have to do it again. Because the first time you click on the set the future date, it just ignores it. Every time it just ignores it. Then you have to do it again, exactly the same, and it takes it that time. And then you can set the time. And so I've had a few that have set for the same day rather than 3 days' time because I didn't notice the first time I did it. But well, we'll learn. We're all learning. It's all learning. Not only am I learning modelling, I'm learning the internet and YouTube as well. Yeah. So it's all good fun.
I know Google are playing around with Hangouts and stuff, aren't they? They're messing about with them.
Yeah, well, Hangouts. Is it Google own YouTube as well now, don't they? It's all the same people. So yeah, the Hangouts were great and they worked and did exactly what you wanted to do. And then they sort of discontinued the toolbox bit because we used to be able to have the banners across the bottom saying who we are and things like that. But it just sort of turned off and they haven't updated it for like 5 years or something. And they changed something else that stopped that from working. But I don't know. At some point it might come back because it's nice. It's nice to have your, little, not so much advertising banner, but if people don't know who we are, then it's always nice to have your name pop up while you're doing the talking bit.
Yeah.
Other than that, I got my little printed out thing that I did for e-models that I could wear. I've got to find somewhere sticking it so it's in focus, but it's not. Yeah. So, apart from that, what you both been up to? Anything?
Mostly been doing working, and then when I come home at the bench doing these Warhammer things.
Well, I went for a trip on Tuesday to take Dave back to Portsmouth, and then Monday, I got home Tuesday to find that I had no roof on my house.
Really? What? All of it, or just a little bit, or
all of it? They
Really?
decided to come and take it off. Yeah.
oh, right, it wasn't. I was going to say it
New
didn't have
roof
storms or anything. It was just a
Well, they weren't supposed to be here until the 19th.
right. So it was a planned thing to have your roof removed and refitted.
Yeah, it was planned. Yeah.
I thought you'd had a storm or something, and you came over and found it in your back garden.
I'm from that neck of the woods where they tend to take strip roofs and stuff, but yeah. So, but normal wifey things for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So all's good.
Are you ever going to paint any of these Warhammer things a different colour?
No.
Because I can see them all across the bottom of the bench there, and they're all just red.
I'm not doing them more hammery. I'm doing them for my pleasure. Colours for my pleasure, and
But you know, want a bit of variety in there. Get one pink one or something, or
well, I'm just doing a bit of green on this one.
so pink is like light red.
No, I'll stick with me red, thanks.
Chris says it was yesterday about 1800. No worries. YouTube is controlled by Google, if not owned. Oh right, yeah. That's all. So I think I think that was probably when I set it up, but about 6 o'clock yesterday when I got in from work and had something to eat and came and sorted it out. But I don't know. We'll find out. After this is finished, I'll set up next week's, and it's going to be next Thursday, not next Wednesday or not tonight. It is tonight, but not again tonight, but just this one time, and then we'll see what happens. Chris says it must be YouTube roofers. And Stuart Bremner's in saying good evening. Kenneth's in. Kenneth says you look very angelic, Dad.
Evening, guys.
I'm not sure why you look angelic. I don't think you haven't got a halo above your head or anything. It's
No, that's Kenneth for you. That obviously up. What time is it there now? That's about 7:10 where he is in the morning. Tomorrow.
There you go, Kenneth. I redid his face, but I still haven't done it right. But I did water down my oil paints this time, but I've still got brush marks in it. I don't know. I'll try again, and I'll keep trying, and eventually it will be not really hideous. It will just be a little bit hideous, and then I'll let it go. It'll be good.
Be all right. Hello.
You start the camera.
Vincent's. Yeah. Right. Chris says message received. And Phil Lewis says that's his innocent side. Yeah, if he turns around, you see the. Yeah, then he's got the horns coming out the other side. Osric 9000's here. Good evening, chaps. Evening, Osric.
He's not far from me, Osric.
Is he?
Chester, I think.
Oh, right. Yeah. It's good when people are all over the place, isn't it?
Yeah.
I know. Obviously, Kenneth's almost another planet. He's on the other side of the planet. He's down in Australia. John's over in America, I know. I'll miss Gazvik because he's in as well. Evening. And Chris Campling's in. Hi, everyone.
Oh, Chris.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, on Fox's stream today, everybody seemed to be from the USA.
Really? I was at work, so I couldn't watch it. So that's probably it. I don't know. I was talking to my patrons, which John is thankfully one of them, about doing a stream like this at a more convenient time for some of the American viewers.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure out what time it would be. And it's about now. It's really early in the morning.
Oh, right.
But it'd be, an evening show would have to be like 3 o'clock in the morning here. So I don't think I'm going to be doing that.
No.
Or if I do that, I'll be on my own because nobody else will join. But yeah, I don't mind. I'd say a later evening show. One time might wait until sort of 11, 12 o'clock and start one then for an hour or so. But it's difficult. That's the trouble with global things.
Yeah.
But yeah. Gaz Vickers says he's unfortunately still in Wigan.
Wigan. Who's been eating all the pies?
Kenneth says your camera's very high, Vincent. Can't see what you're working on. So
Oh, hello.
yeah, we've got a full bench for you. Oh, we have another visitor. We have Mr. Hare himself, Dave Barker. Evening, Dave. You're very blue in there. What's going on there?
I don't know. I'm blue.
It's not a problem. We don't mind if you want to, have your own blue film. That's completely up to you. But I might ban you if it gets too blue.
All right, cool. I have been doing some blue though.
Well, it doesn't look blue now. It looks white.
Really?
Let me click on you and see what we've got. Oh yeah, it's your go over the. Is that stuck on his head now? Or is it still loose?
Yeah, no, it's stuck on his head now.
It's stuck in.
It's been good fun.
Yeah, I haven't been able to get. Are you using normal paint?
Yeah, acrylics. Yeah.
Yeah. See, I've been trying. I wanted to try the oils, and it's awkward.
Yeah,
We've got another visitor as well. All hail! It's the guru himself.
This is the voice of Vrillon, a representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command. Speaking to you.
He's got a big page of
Nobody
decal
will get that
instructions.
one, but never mind. Hey everyone.
All right, mate.
Anyone in chat can get. No, I'm not going to do that.
What, 947?
I can get that reference without googling it, but there's no way to prove you don't Google it, so never mind.
Was that your earlier stream? Was it? I missed it. I was going to watch it, but then I got busy at work, so I didn't.
No. It's an old thing. It's something I was reading about today.
Ah,
I missed the sticker question. It was such a shame.
John saying 947, 947, 947. Did I win?
No.
I think you're probably about 4 hours too late.
Yeah. I'm not going to repeat what I said, but if anyone does get the reference and puts it in chat, I'll send them a sticker. Or I'll get you to send him one of your stickers.
Hey,
Yeah, I can't plug my stuff in your chat. That's not how it works.
Bruce Frugloo says no. The number was 946.
Yeah.
Well, that's fun. You're working on one of them, Vincent?
Who's with us today?
Yeah.
Oh, see, everyone's doing Warhammer. It's all Fox's fault.
Yeah.
Got myself.
Mr. Lou's got a sticker from me. It said Earl D on the back of it. Yeah, I basically write, whenever somebody wins a sticker, I write the name on the back and then I send them somebody else's sticker completely.
I don't quite understand why you do that.
I thought it'd be a good way of tracking who I'm sending stickers to in case I don't send an email. But what I do is I put them in a pile and then just take the top one off the pile each time and don't actually bother to keep an order. So everybody gets a sticker with someone else's name on it.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that. Kenneth's asking if it's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
No. It's something that happened many years ago.
I wasn't paying attention, so I can't guess.
Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy.
No, I know what Hitchhiker's Guide. I can't guess what Fox was going on about because I wasn't really listening.
I don't know. It was so depressing when I was watching it.
Yes. Well, in fact, given Dave's ropey sound quality, it actually sounds quite accurate.
You weren't being the voice of the Mistrons, were you?
No, I'll say it again. It was this is Vrillon, a representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command, speaking to you. But you can need to do it with Dave's ropey sound, Dave's ropey connection.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm on a TP link. It's a bit.
Yeah, I got a new router from my ISP, and it's actually pretty good.
Oh, is it pink? It's got pink feet.
It's got pink feet.
Cool.
The one that comes with PlusNet is the rip off of the BT Hub or the rebranded BT Hub. It's quite good.
We've got a BT Hub at work, and we keep having to reboot it like several
I
times.
think this new one is like it's the BT. It's called the PlusNet something or other nonsense. It's quite good. It's got dual band Wi-Fi and everything, so it works. Hey, I got back on the internet, so I'm not complaining.
Exactly right. Yeah. Phil says he now has a full set.
I beg your pardon. Oh, right, of stickers.
Stickers, I'm assuming. Yeah.
Here, Chris Henderson says South African radio station. Nope. It was something that happened, very weird, that happened many years ago in the UK.
Yeah, I don't remember. I was here at the time, and I don't know.
Oh, we wouldn't remember because we were kids at the time and we wouldn't have a clue. But
What was the number?
it was something I was reading about today anyway.
Fox, what was the number again?
What number?
The one on your hand.
947.
£9.47. I know what that was. That was the price of the last time you bought around for 6 people.
You know how I know you're lying? Because I never buy around.
But you notice it was only going to be 6 people because you can't count higher than 6.
I'm like tight-fisted. I never even buy around for myself.
Spruglu says, when my sticker from Frox arrived in the post, it had the name Jar Jar Binks on the back.
I never wrote that. There was nothing to do with me.
So basically,
Oh,
Fox.
yeah, I don't know.
I don't know how Spruglu got a sticker from you because he never wins anything.
I know he never wins anything. He's not in his life ever won a single thing ever. To suggest that. Hey, Dad.
Hi, Fox. You all right, mate?
See you on the big telly now.
Yay!
I'm actually watching the stream while I'm doing it, so I don't know who's in apart from now you and Dave. Anybody else in that I don't know about?
I'm here.
I'm in.
And Vincent's
Oh,
here as well.
we have a crazy German. Cool.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can feel the vitriol now. I can feel the seething. Quiet Belgian seething in the corner.
Osric's complaining that his sticker had Osric 9000 on the back. You did something wrong there then.
Oh, he got his own sticker. Oh, that sucks.
That's not on. And Kenneth's asking where Spiddy is with his nice eyes.
Nice. Wait, are they dreamy?
Kenneth seems to be a little bit fixated on Spiddy Q8. He's always like talking about his eyes and his tattoos and things.
Oh,
We've got another joining person, Reese.
Hi, Reese.
Click the button.
there's a Reese loose about this house.
The juice.
None of that rhymes, apart from with the.
How's your garage doing, Reese?
It's all right actually. It's a bit chilly, but it's all right. It's funny when I turn on the what do you call it, the heater out here, because it's like opening the pits of hell. Look.
Yeah, well, make sure you take it out of that box first, though, because I can see the box of the heater there. I can see the heater box.
Yeah.
Don't put it on while it's still in there. You'll have a fire.
Well, we've got to live up to my namesake and all that. So.
My great plan tonight was to do lots of decals. I've literally got 2 decals I can do.
Yay!
Well done, Paul.
But you were doing them all afternoon, weren't you?
No, I literally did about 5 decals this afternoon.
I was
So
going to say you only done 6.
it's a good job I didn't start my stream at 12 o'clock this afternoon like I planned. So many awesome haircuts tonight. Oh, haircuts. Haircuts?
Yeah, I'm not talking about mine, obviously. I think it must be Dave and Reese.
That's my hair impinging. That's just a tiny bit.
Can we guess what bit of your face that comes off of?
Have a guess what bit of my body that comes off.
That's his armpit.
Oh,
Don't
dear.
let them stifle our individualities, mate.
Sorry, your YouTube just sent me an email, Chris, from your account saying that it's not advertiser friendly anymore. Sorry.
No, let's not do that. Dear.
We need to get some more Destiny going on. I've decided.
We do need to.
We need some more Destiny
Mine soon, I think.
Because I've been playing it yesterday and it's like, damn, it's good. And I actually went and spent money on the season pass till next summer because idiot.
Yeah, I might have got that when I got the Forsaken thing.
Yeah, well, I got Forsaken. And I didn't know there was an extra bit, and now I'm like, oh, I've spent more money. Oh,
Yeah, I accidentally got all of it. Kenneth's saying you would have done more decals, but your tweezers aren't very good.
hey Kenneth, my tweezers are fine. Well, my other one, these ones are fine, but these ones have got the bits where they don't quite meet up in the middle, which is a bit annoying.
That makes it harder to pick things up, doesn't it?
Yeah, and when they pick things up, they go like that, and it goes ting and flies out, and everybody hurts. How's Kenneth doing? I've not spoken to Kenneth for ages. I know he's not actually speaking to him, but hey, Kenneth, I hope you're well.
Yeah, he's all right, mate.
Yeah, I keep get a chance.
He has been winding Pip up lately.
Well, that's in his contract. He's supposed to do that. He's got to do that. It would be sadness if he didn't.
And he still hasn't found the Eeyore t-shirt, which is quite
And I think I'm missing out on an in-joke there. I don't know about Eeyore.
I am as well.
I know what Eeyore is, but
I am as well, but if Dave explains it, he'll get a slap.
Yeah. That's all right. Tonight.
Best to live in ignorance, I believe.
it's probably true. Although it's difficult for people to slap me because I'm quite a long way away.
Oh, don't you even doubt that for a minute.
You'll find a way.
Dave, how naive can he be, Dave?
How what?
How naive can he be?
Oh,
Down
very.
to Pitt can slap him from all the way over there.
He seems to forget he's less than an hour away on the train. Windsor, Portsmouth to Windsor. It's about an hour on the train.
And don't forget, of course, slapping north is a lot easier than slapping south. Vastly more simple. Rick. Are we doing a decent long show tonight then? Is it another one of your 10-minute shows?
It's 90 minutes. I used to say that this show would be about an hour, and then when I tried to finish after an hour, nobody let me, and we had to go on for another half hour. So I've given up now and said it's 90 minutes, this show, without any ad breaks.
This is where it ends up being 2 hours. You know that, right?
Why don't you do it for 3 hours like normal people do?
Because nobody needs 3 hours. Someone emailed me and said that they like my shows because they're short. I'm not sure. I don't think they meant it like that. I think they meant it like they watch other people's shows, but they're too long.
You sure they included the word "your shows" in the sentence?
Yeah, they definitely did. Kenneth says he's good. He wrapped everything for Christmas, so he feels lots of relief at the moment.
Yay.
I think you're wrapping things too early for Christmas because the puppies are going to die.
Yeah, it's the huntsman spiders you got to worry about. That's why you wrap them now. They're going to be dead.
Maybe they eat the puppies. That'll probably be it then.
That'll be it then.
Early for that, isn't it? It's only November.
Or if he's put the huntsmans in a box that's just big enough to fit them so they look massive, but then they'll grow bigger. So
And you just have the box with the legs sticking out the sides.
no, you'll just end up sending cuboid spiders because they'll be forced into a cube shape when they molt.
Like them hard-boiled eggs that you used to.
Yeah, but with more legs, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
More hair.
Phil Lewis has got the same mentality as me. He says, I bet the cat's annoyed. And Sprugler Addict says, England 1, USA 0. I'm not sure what you're keeping score of now.
I don't know. I'm allergic to sports.
International game tonight.
Is it? Okay. Of what? Soccer, foot?
Oh, Nations Cup.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're playing Iceland at the moment.
Well, America believe they can play in a different country at football and even have a chance of winning. I think not.
Well, if they pick up the ball and start running with it, won't they?
Yeah.
Game.
You broke up a bit there, Reece. I think what?
Oh, sorry. So it's the wrong game, isn't it? Pick up ball and running with it.
Oops,
Yeah, well, they play girly rugby, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with rugby. I play rugby.
Kenneth says, I don't usually watch you stream because they're too short and they end right when I've become properly invested in it. Well, that's the time to rewind it and watch it again.
There's a lesson to learn there. Yeah, but you see, the thing I've realised why Chris's streams are so short is because he's sat there doing bugger all. He gets bored after half an hour.
Well, I thought this was a show for me to interact with my fans and other people that might turn up and watch.
He's just sitting there being pretty on the telly and not actually doing anything.
Absolutely. I thought I'd do stuff, but I'm not doing anything at the moment.
You know, it's hard work, but you know.
See what I did? I did that. Oh.
What?
I did that. There you go. Oh.
Ooh. That's pretty good.
Pointy flying ship thing.
Pointy flying ship made of things.
Yeah, I've got to put some decals on that in a bit. But I'm not going to do that now.
What do you do now while you're on telly?
No, I'm not going to do it while I'm on telly. This is my time for my public.
But you can
public.
be at home with your public whilst being on telly.
No, because I've got to film when I'm doing that bit as well, because that'll be my next video is going up and building that. The second part of my U-wing build that once again contains no U-wing.
It's like I love my followers in public, but monetization is very important to me.
I've got to have some content.
Yeah, that's true.
Stuart says 2-0. Well, actually says 2.0, but and then Spruglu says 2, England 2, USA 0. Gaz says, holy crap, it's Dad. John says, nice mask. I was really happy with the masking. I've touched up very little bit on a couple of panels that didn't come out quite right, but yeah, because I primed it all black, masked off all the black bits, and then sprayed it grey, and it came out really well.
But you were getting quite frustrated with that masking last night, Chris, wasn't you?
It wasn't so much frustrating, it's just that I can only do it for a certain amount of time before my brain melts.
Yeah.
So I did one side, and then I walked away, and then I did another 2 sides, and then I walked away, and then I did another side, and that was it. And then I painted it yesterday, and tonight I just peeled off the book masking, and it works. Gaz says, hey Fox, stickers arrived.
Yay! Which Gaz?
And Dad said, hi Gaz. But he's here, you can use your words.
I'm not used to doing it.
Not used to actually being here. Used to just type in your answers.
Hi, Dave.
Phil Lewis is asking Gaz whose name was on the back.
Oh yeah, did you get a name on the back of your stickers, and who was it? If another person with their own name, I'll be most disappointed.
Spiddy Q8, it says, "Good evening, gentle persons of the chat and those other characters in the stream. I just noticed that Spid's not a mod. I'll have to correct that, assuming he's willing to become mod ship. It makes it easier to see he's here. But what are you doing in there? Get in here. There's room. Look, because there's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of us here. So there's room for that many more.
Don't poke my
Kenneth's missing you, Spiddy.
Yeah, he wants to look into your eyes. So he can't do that in chat. It's much harder.
Missing your dreamy gaze. So dreamy.
Spid says he's late to the party. Apologies, but I see you have a good crowd in. There's always room for one more, I think.
Yeah, we've got the crowd we got.
Kenneth says Molotov make a really good masking pen that works well.
Oh yeah, Molotov does make a masking pen. My locals have.
Is it like Maskol type thing that just comes out?
Yeah, Maskol, Mr. Masking stuff. Yeah, it's just.
But in a pen.
Yeah.
Like Tipex did a pen, didn't they?
It's actually
Tipex in it.
this color as well. It's the same color, kind of.
Oh, right. Yeah, I like tape. It's easy. You just cut bits
Has
off.
anybody actually conclusively decided how you pronounce Molotov, Molotov?
Molotov.
Molotov is Molotov because
But it's got a W on there, not a V.
It's different, isn't it? Is it?
Russian W is pronounced as a V.
But Molotov has a V on the end, as in Molotov cocktail.
Probably because it's been Englishified.
Is that a real word?
I still want to know why it's a W, not a double V.
Well, in French it is. It's W, which is double V.
Well, it should be.
Yeah.
That's right. Because nobody writes it curly, do they? They always
Well,
do.
girls do. Girls do curly W's.
Girls.
Yeah, girls. They also fill the entire line with the letters top to bottom. I don't
Do
know
they get taught to do it differently?
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I had girls in the same class at me at school, and they were taught the same things.
No, you had different kind of girls. They weren't girls.
No.
They were Southern
They were
girls.
delicate boys. In your school, because they were Southern, so of course you don't have girls in the South.
Southern girls.
Jamie Bone says, "Hi everyone. I managed to get the Warhammer 40k Conquest magazine off eBay.
Woohoo!
Ooh.
Issue 11, episode
All of
11.
them.
They paid a fortune for it, I bet.
I'm guessing episode 11 or issue 11 was last week. Then that's why he was struggling to get it.
Dad says paid a fortune for it, I bet, and he just said it in live, in talking and in text. There's
Oh, yes, of course I'll have it. Yeah, issue 11 was yesterday, Fox.
It was what?
Yeah, issue 11 was yesterday
What, delivered or in shops?
in the shop.
So why are you buying it off eBay if you could just go to the shop and get it?
Well, we had this conversation in your stream this
I was
afternoon. Jamie.
on telly. What? Go on. What? Explain to me then. To save Jamie typing it all in.
Hey?
Explain to me then. To save Jamie typing it all in. Why is he buying it on eBay?
I don't know.
Yeah. You're actually in the box.
£12 with free
Oh,
shipping.
it was sold out. He says. Oh, there. Okay.
Lots of shops are stocking it now.
That makes sense.
Oh, right. Sold out.
John says it's pronounced that chrome pen no one can pronounce.
Which is the one with the Nurgle tanky thing in Fox? I don't know because I've not opened my second packet here. I've got my second.
Oh, that one. Is it that one?
Which issue is it? Issue 10.
Issue 10.
I think it might be in this here then, because that's my second delivery, but I've not opened it yet. I've not finished working on the first lot yet.
Yeah, Osric says issue 10 has the tank thing. That's everybody else. I
It's
don't
the,
know.
what is it? It's the what's it called? The
Nurgle tank thing.
Tritophantic Spang Dangler or something.
I'm sure it isn't.
Mythic Blight Hauler. Is that it?
Blight Crawler, that's it, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wait,
Spid says that's the one he missed.
Ah.
Well, it must be the one you missed if you haven't got it.
Don't.
The Orc Boys says plague. I'm not sure if he's asking for help or warning us off to not come too close.
Mythic Blight. Blight Hauler.
Spid says no, definitely Nurgle tank thing. Spid, why are you still there? Come and join in. Get a camera and come join in.
You have a camera. Shut up. I've got to put a decal on these two, but if I don't know which way round they go, and that's really doing my head in.
And the other way around to that.
Ugh.
Left a
We'll
bit.
do anything for love, but I won't do that.
Right there.
Osric says Mythic Bright Hauler.
Yeah, I'm not going to open my second packet until I finish the first lot. Otherwise, I'll never finish anything. Right, it goes. Which way does this go now? Good God, man! Oh, good God, man!
Right. Speed's phone's flat. He's going to try the tablet, but it's a bit sluggish.
Imagine just not use like a. Can he not just plug his camera into his PC and use that?
I don't know. Can you try that and it didn't work?
I tried to get on the tablet. It wouldn't let me have it. It kept coming up with an error code, so I had to come and do it on the computer.
Yeah, live streaming from. Oh, I discovered today. I don't know if it's the latest iOS update, but I now can't access live chat. You know, like I have the chat open and a pop-out window.
Yep.
You can't do that anymore on iPad.
No.
Nope. I have to go into the video. I have to go into YouTube in Chrome, find the video, and then when I'm in the video, I have to get the little 3-button jobby and do it, and then say, "Please give me the website, not the mobile site," which is on the website anyway. And then it redoes it, and I get the chat under the video.
All right. Okay.
Really annoying.
I'm just going to try. Not that I distrust you, but I'm just going to try.
Yeah. Go to your channel. Are you on iPad?
I'm on an iPad. Yes.
Okay, are you in Chrome?
Yes.
Yep. Go to the video.
I'm going. I'm getting there.
Let me know when you're in.
It's a very old iPad, so it's not going to
That's
work very quickly. That's not me. That's an old video. Old video. Why's it doing that?
Oh, you're rubbish.
Stop doing that.
You're
Stop it.
still rubbish. Let me know when it's loaded. I'll be here all week.
Yeah, you might be there a week because I can only do 8 hours. I was like, it's such an old iPad. You press a button, then you have to wait 10 minutes for it to do it.
Is it an old iPad 2? I had one of those.
Because my new iPad wouldn't let me do it at all because it was updated software and I can only do it on the little thing on the side.
I bet it will if I show you how to do it.
It won't.
I bet it will.
Won't.
Excuse me. Matron.
Go on. I've got a new iPad here as well.
Right, so the page is up, yeah?
Yeah, no. Hang about. Let me get Chrome up on this.
You're not even going to Chrome yet?
Not on the other one. I'm doing this on the 2 iPads at once now.
All right, okay. Yeah, do it. Forget the old one. Do it on the new one.
Okay.
I
All
will
right.
learn you the things with your brain.
Hang about. Let me make sure the sound's turned off.
And if it doesn't actually work, then I will just, be like, oh.
Okay, I am on Chrome and I am. It's better in the app. No, it isn't.
No, it's not. No.
YouTube.
YouTube.
Why is it opening up my old Metal Earth Iron Man? I really should do that Metal Earth thing. I've got that Transformer to do.
You should do something.
The Transformer to do. Right, I need to go to. Should I be on the desktop mode?
Yes.
Okay.
Just get to video. Let me know when you're into video.
I'm on a video, but I'm not on the video.
Video, lad. The video.
I should be on this video here now live momentarily. Sorry, everybody that's watching, but we'll be with you again in a minute. Right, I am on the live video from now, and
Okay.
I'm watching me looking at my iPad, which is probably not ideal.
Okay, pause your video. Right, the 3 buttons at the top right in Chrome, not in YouTube, but in Chrome.
It's gone to YouTube, isn't it? See, there you go. It's gone. It's in there without me noticing. You didn't ask me.
It's like when your parents ask for tech support and you're like, oh, God.
All right, let me go to YouTube. Definitely on Chrome. Just in YouTube and let it find it. Oops, something went wrong. It says.
I thought you were in
Is
the
that
video.
error code 500 you're getting, Chris?
I wasn't. Sorry, what?
Is that error code 500 you're getting? 'Cause that's what I was getting when I was trying it on the iPad.
No, it just said oops.
No, he's getting things like, I'm sorry, you appear to be incompetent.
Live strings. Okay, I'm here.
Okay, right. So the 3 buttons, horizontal, not in YouTube, but right at the top of Chrome.
Yep.
Next to the star in the box with the uppy downy arrow.
Yep.
Click on that.
Yep.
Scroll down and go. It should say request desktop site.
Yep.
Click that. Will reload.
Yep.
Twill reload pleasantly.
I've got chat down the bottom.
Yeah, it should be underneath the video. That's the only way I can now get chat.
Okay, so you can sort of scroll it up a bit and get it there.
Yeah, you can't pop it. If you try and pop it out, you just get a blank window.
Ooh.
Hello, people.
Ooh, hello.
Spid's here.
There's a spid.
You know what? I just popped it out and
Have you popped it out and it worked?
I popped it out. It works.
Oh, no way, man. TTFO.
What have you done?
It's working. Look,
Oh, what? Why doesn't it work for me then?
Chris,
right, they're loving it. Look, and
You've
it
got
should
an
pop up
iPad
there.
too,
Look, that's me.
It just loads a blank page for me.
yeah, it's because you broke the internet. Chris was tricked it.
It's an iPad too.
And
Turn
if
it
I
off and
don't
on again.
desktop on there, it doesn't.
Right. Hi, Spid. I wasn't ignoring you. I was trying to, I was just teaching Fox how to use iPads and things because he
Oh,
wasn't
shut up,
working.
woman.
That's quite all right. It's quite all right. I know he does. Whoa, hang on. Oh, hang on.
Oh,
I didn't-
dear. He's broken it now.
I'm annoyed now, Chris, that you've got that to work and I can't.
I think I'm back.
You are back. Yes. Welcome.
Excellent. You're
As you
teaching
say,
him.
it's
You're
somewhat
teaching him
dropping.
how
It's like
to
freeze
use
frame. It's like stop motion Spid.
Yeah, it's this tablet. This tablet's pants. It's out of the arc. I think it used to be used by Noah.
Quite possibly. I don't understand YouTube because you've just come in, but for some reason you're over there.
Right. Well,
You're not on the end.
here. I'm right over at the end on mine. So.
I think you're always on the right hand side on your own.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
But next to
You're in the middle, and if you start the stream, shouldn't you be up at the
yeah, I
extreme
don't
left?
know. It's not even alphabetical. No, it's not alphabetical. Or is it? Hang about. Kivaris. It's alphabetical. I've just figured it out.
Hey,
Tune
I
in
just-
next week.
So if you change your name to one whatever or
Yeah, you should be probably asterisk or star or something, and it
Yeah, just be like,
aardvark modelling channel.
So what's everyone been up to then? What's going on?
Stuff.
work.
Kenneth says he's on iPad, and I have chat.
What's wrong with my iPad? Why's my iPad being an arse then?
Yeah.
I think the problem is the nut behind the keyboard.
Yeah, it's Ebcack, isn't it?
I've actually got a keyboard.
Spruglu says, "Is this Fox and Christopher's first lovers' tiff?" Why am I Christopher all of a sudden? It sounds like I'm in trouble.
It's Sunday.
I'm only ever Christopher when I'm in trouble.
Yeah, but that's from your mum.
Kenneth's asking, "Is this the Inception stream? What when you can see the stream on the stream in the stream in the stream?" Yeah.
Stream, yeah.
Osric says, "Team inept indeed. Like and subscribe."
That man is unbanned for all time.
Adrian Levy says, "Picnic. Problem in chair, not in keyboard." Yeah, it's Ebcack was what I was always taught.
Green user, yeah. No. It can't be. It's an iPad. You can't do anything wrong on an iPad. It's not like I can use the wrong thing.
Kenneth says it's alphabetical reversed. Oh, is it reversed?
You're reversed.
It might be because the picture's reversed as well. Because this is my right, but it looks like my left on there because it's mirrored. But is the little pictures mirrored as well? I don't know if the little pictures are mirrored.
This is my left.
Tennis
So,
upside down.
I'm on the right. Yeah. So what we got? Hang on. We've got Vincent. Actually, yeah, because Vincent's over here.
Can I just say that this Gunpla is actually a grown-up model kit because I'm actually now applying no-step decal, which means it's just as good as a plane or anything else that's got a no-step marking on it. Yeah, just saying.
This is grown-up stuff. This is Paul Stewart's fault. This is all Paul Stewart's fault.
That's the wrong.
What's that you've got, Dave?
It can't be because that's Chris Model's fault. How can it all be Paul's fault?
Oh, it's definitely Paul's fault. He made me buy this one.
And that's all Fox's fault.
I got that one. That's Fox's fault.
That's what I've got. Terminator's nothing to do with me. Thank you very much.
I've got this one, and it was Fox's fault.
What's that one? I didn't see that, Reese.
Hang about, I'll put you up.
Soon as everybody's showing figures.
Chris never locks the cat. Oh, Spaceball.
I've locked the camera. Look, it's locked. See?
No, I'm seeing you now, Chris.
This is
Not me. It's him.
Not me.
This is a Stan Lee head that I'm printing for a commemorative Spider-Man with a Stan Lee head.
Excelsior.
Cool. It's got no glasses on though. It's not right.
From a sculptor, a couple of sculptor guys on My Mini Factory. So it's basically a Spider-Man that one of them created, and then between them they've tweaked and edited it, and they've added a Stan Lee head. So I'm thinking,
Very cool.
Hi, Colin.
Oh yeah, Colin's in chat. Evening, Colin.
Hey, Colin.
There's still room if you want to come and join.
Yeah, dive in, dude.
There's that much room. There was that much room, but now there's only that much room, so room is running out.
There's enough room for somebody that can sit there and go, "Ooh, darling." Join in, Colin. Join in.
This is the most that I've ever had.
I know.
And it's amazing. We got 34 people watching as well. I never really pay attention to how many viewers we got. But,
It's pretty crowded tonight, isn't it?
if you're watching and not in the chat, why are you not in the chat? Come and
Yeah.
join the chat. Come and say hello, because otherwise we're just sitting here and I'm watching these lot model because I'm not.
How do we get to the chat, Chris?
They only get to the chat. You can only watch this on YouTube, so they're already there.
Well, they might not be. They might be, I don't know, watching on one of them weird Russian sites that just rips off YouTube videos and puts them in the
No,
right
I
place.
think I can only watch it through the YouTube live, so they're already. I thought about that, but you don't have to do that whole. If you're watching this on the eModel site, click on the little YouTube icon because they're already in the YouTube icon.
Here's something I want to ask the chat about, and Vincent might know what this is. A couple of years ago, I don't know how I did it, but I came across. I was doing a search for something on YouTube. I was looking for.
Oh dear, was it one of those searches?
No, somehow I found this website, right? And I need a piece of paper to show you, but
Well, no, don't do them drawings again.
no, don't worry.
This video.
Right, I'm going to go and sort out. Right,
Well, typical.
All right, we'll see you around, Dave.
well, Pip's appeared. Right, I'll see you later, guys.
You know, it's,
Bye.
is he getting the slap?
It might be. All right, we're locked on you then, folks. We're ready for your drawing of excellence.
There's my computer touch screen, and it was a YouTube video, but the screen, the thing, instead of being like video, and it was something like this. It was that shape, and the player was here like that, all curved, and there was a banner going across, curved like that, with the text, and it was like, what the hell is? And it was like all kind of. Like
Were you watching on an old CRT TV?
Yeah.
Or if actually, no, I could be wrong. It might have been if that was my telly screen. It was more like there was a
Thing
thing.
like those old computer monitors where you could sort of
Yeah, degauss it and stuff. And
No, it was a website design, and it had
Are
like
you sure it wasn't? Was it one of those dodgy ones where they've kind of reversed the where they were showing a TV show or something, and they've like flipped it, mirrored it, or they've made it smaller to try and get around copyright?
No, I kind of managed to do a little bit of research, and it seems like it was some website that just takes YouTube videos and puts it in their own site, and it's like the better way to watch the videos on the internet. And I'm like, but you've got this stupid thing with like information here, like that, or in perspective, like you're looking down a corridor. I'm like,
how's it better?
it wasn't. It was just ass. It was complete and utter ass.
Unless it's giving you information about the video you're watching at the time, then
It
that
wasn't.
might be.
It was just literally whatever you get on a YouTube page. But it was all. It was like, what the?
To be fair, they're not going to advertise it as the ass way to watch YouTube videos.
If anybody in chat can confirm that I didn't just dream that in a like drug-induced haze, but actually there actually is something real, because I'm sure I saw it for real.
No, I think you probably made it up.
I don't think it was a fever dream. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure I didn't imagine it.
The only similar thing I've seen is when I was watching old episodes of Street Hawk a few months ago,
That tune's now in my head. Thank you.
and they were like, it was sort of shrunken, so you'd got a little border around it with some drawing or other with the name of the channel, and then a slightly shrunken in thing, so that if you expanded it full screen, you got maybe slightly larger than your normal minimized video on your tablet, you know?
I'm sure you were just watching AHA videos.
Yeah, could be. I see Mark from Spruce Surgeons popped in and he's just leaving again. So bye. Phil Lewis says, Fox, you found the arse end of YouTube.
Yeah, I found the bad end.
I'll tell you what though, after a remod of anime recently on YouTube, I've been getting some seriously weird recommendations
Yeah.
on the anime side of things. Oh yeah,
That always happens on Netflix as well when you start watching anime. It's like, why am I being suggested Home and Away? It's like, what?
Festa's reminding Mark that he's got his Insomnia show on tonight on Festa's 67's Workshop Tubes. So if you're up in the middle of the night and go and have a look, see what he's doing. I don't know what time do you normally start, Colin? Is that whenever you happen to be there, or is there a particular time you start it? Let people know. I'm fine for advertising your stuff. Go for it.
Has anybody ever I've forgotten exactly what I was going to say then. What were you talking about? You're talking about anime. And I was going to make a really amusing comment that would have been brilliant. I forgot what it was. Shut up, Fox.
Oh, it's 1 a.m. apparently, according to Colin. So if you're up at 1 a.m. GMT, have a look at Vesta's channel. He'll be sitting there building stuff because he can't sleep.
Okay.
What's the channel, Chris?
It's at Festa 67's workshop. As you
Yeah,
click a little name in the chat, and it will show you. It'll take you there. Don't do it yet because I'm still here now.
Colin's a good
Wait
one.
till we finished.
Oh, that's in the middle.
Yeah.
I was going to say something, and it was going to be brilliant, and I've got no idea what the hell it was.
The York Boys says that the reason you're describing that channel is because of the Tamiya extra thin fumes. They're obviously
Seems like
you've left the top of your bottle and it's.
Hey, there could be something in that. I've gone pretty high off Tamiya extra thin before now.
Oh, I know what I was going to say. If you want a real eye opener, go into YouTube, but don't be logged in.
Okay.
You get the real because it doesn't know who you are, so it just gives you whatever's trending on YouTube at the time.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
can
yeah.
tell you, if that's the stuff that's trending, I don't want to be on this planet anymore. It's all the stuff. It's all videos like it's a video about something, but the thumbnail is just a woman in a bikini because obviously that gets the clicks.
Yeah, but that's why they get the clicks, isn't it? It's
All
like,
clickbait stuff, but then there's just all other random stuff that's like, really, people watch this and get millions of views. I'm doing this wrong.
Wait a minute. I'm going to take some
the
notes.
worst one to get is if my little boy, my little boy, he's not that little now, but if my son's had hold of my tablet watching YouTube, and then I go onto my YouTube, and I've just got a screen full of recommended gaming videos, so I don't even know what these are. But you know, I suppose the good thing is at least I know he's just watching gaming videos. But
Yeah.
Yeah, well, there's worse things to watch.
there is indeed.
Yeah,
Uh,
you can possibly watch.
Fantastic anime. But
Colin says, "Good grill, Chris." He meant girl, but it's grill, and now I'm hungry.
ooh, I could just have something grilled.
Yeah.
If I came home one day and found my son watching ITV, I'd just throw him out of the house. He'd be just out my will and everything. Are you watching what now? Celebrity bullshit? Goodbye. Please leave.
You're no son of mine.
No son of mine. Cocoon.
John Paul is asking, Spid, have you checked my drag car chassis build-up?
Ooh, it's personal.
How's your chassis? Yeah.
Check out my chassis. Right.
Well, my own chassis is, it's seen better days. It's in need of a bit of a tune-up.
Haven't you finished that cappuccino yet?
No, I've still. I've just been doing little dotty bits on the interior and stuff. I've just been getting home and being knackered. I've literally done absolutely nothing. I've just been absolutely knackered, and I've got some work to do on the car. It failed its MOT last week, so I've got some work to do on that. But I've got a few days off next week, so hopefully I'm going to get what's needed done on that. And lunchtime.
Oh, let's go to the loo. Everybody know her.
I was going to do some today when I got home, and then I realised I was nearly out of coffee beans, so I had to roast some coffee, which is why I was late in. So, you know, priorities and all that.
Absolutely. Right. Not much happening. Chat seems to have died off a bit now.
No interesting questions in the chat, no?
No, even uninteresting questions. Any questions? Anything to talk about, please?
Never in the history of the entire internet have you seen this many people in one place, because it's impossible. So ask your questions now. It could be about anything. It could be about models. It could be about grass. It could be about pencils.
Jamie Bone says, "Hi, Fox's mum."
Hey, she's on the loo now. She can't.
Any questions?
This many people on stream at the same time. We could break the record if Colin was to join us, but he's not. So.
Well, no, because Dave's gone now, so it'll just equal the record, isn't it?
Oh, so then we can get Fester in and get somebody else in.
Reese is typing again. He says, "Insert questions here." In
Sorry.
case you didn't know where to insert them, I think.
Yeah, going back to the whole chassis thing, I've not had a chance to have a catch up yet, but I want to sit and watch through them all because I did catch one of the live streams and it looks really interesting. It's the custom drag car chassis thing.
Gaz says, "What's the best colours for Blood Angels?" I'm thinking
Looking that up.
red because they're Blood Angels.
Yeah.
Jamie Bone says, "Toad in the hole with gravy or no?" Either. It doesn't
Yeah,
really matter.
yeah.
no, with gravy. You can't have Yorkshire pudding without gravy.
No.
It's
I can give Gaz Vickers now a complete list of all the colours I need for a Blood Angel. So give him a second to get a pen.
You
I'm
need
going to write this down.
a base coat in red.
So
Highlights in red and some red for
highlights
backgrounds.
in red, and a dry brush in red. That's what you need.
Yeah, and don't forget the red for the detail work.
shall I do a list of? Do you want me to list all the colours?
Okay, I'll look on you, although you're not going to show it.
That's right, I'm not going to show my phone on screen, but
Yeah, I
okay,
know.
right, guys, you need to write this down. Ready? Abaddon Black, Etching Grey, Dawnstone. First, you have to go back and watch this. Mephiston Red, Agrax Earthshade, Evil Sun Scarlet, Fire Dragon Bright. You'll also need Lead Belcher, Null Nile, and Stormhouse Silver. You will need Retributor Armor, Reikland Fleshshade, Auric Armor Gold, and Liberator Gold. You would need Screamer Pink, Caribou Crimson, Pink Horror, and Empress Children. That's really a colour. Empress Children, I know.
Well, you could do without Emperor's Children, I think.
No, you need it. You must have Empress Children.
Guess says he's got a pin at the ready.
McCrack Blue, Drakenhoff Nightshade, Aldorfgar Blue, and Calgar Blue. And last but not least, Rakarth Fresh, Agrax Earthshade, which you've already got, Pallid Witch Flesh, and White Scar. Thank you very much. Good night. Also,
And don't forget to thin your paints with a little water, and you may need to apply 2 thin coats.
Codes.
now if you didn't write any of that down, go and get the Citadel Paint app. It tells you how to paint. It's got all the colours for a Blood Angel on there. Look, hang on. Blood Angels.
Right, yeah, Blood Angels.
Oh, what colour are they? They're red.
They're red with some other colours, many other colours. Yeah, get the Citadel Paint app. It's free of charge. It's the best thing you'll ever download on your phone. Do it now. Are you not doing it now? Why not? Why not do it?
Adrian says, alternatively, get the Citadel Paint app and check yourself.
Yeah.
But don't. You should always check yourself. But that's not
Yeah,
what
check
I'm
yourself.
at the moment.
Check yourself.
What I really like about the Paint app is that it not only gives you the classic Warhammer method of doing it, but you can also choose for the dry brush option.
Yeah, if you just want to be a slacker and do it the easy way.
The Orc Boy says, Labia Mermaid.
I tried doing that with the Space Wolf I did, and it just came out looking like ass.
Now that's a question. Does the app give you the old colours as well, or just the new ones?
No, it doesn't acknowledge the old colours.
Yeah, just the new ones, because they want
That's
to sell you new ones.
That's like 6 years out of date now. There's no reason to even know the old colour names.
Yeah, I've still got some of the old colours.
Yeah, but that's because you're weird.
Yeah, well, yeah, true.
So what was this? This was Blood Angels.
Blood Angels.
And basically you paint them red.
Blood Angels are Space Marines.
So
I have
why is
noticed,
that
though-
not built any yet? Because they're red.
What I have noticed, though, that some of the hero figurines are missing from the Paint app.
Yeah, they've been added to it slowly over the last year or so. It's only been out for about a year or something.
Yeah,
They've added to it slowly.
yeah, and you just had the big 40k change. We recently had the big Age of Sigmar update as well. So a lot of units have been updated.
But you have to remember that some poor bastard has to go in and paint 300 backpacks. So, yeah, it takes them a while to add things.
Is it an official app, or is it just like a
Oh,
fan
it's an
made?
official app.
Yeah, it's the official app.
The cool thing about it, the most handy feature for me is the inventory one.
Oh god, yeah. You can set up a wish list that you can put down what paints you've got and what paints you need, and when you go into the store, you bring up the inventory. I need that, and that.
So-
you just go in and buy them.
You buy them and then you swap them over to your inventory from your wish list. Yeah.
So how many Agrax Earthshade have you got?
I've got another paint app where you can do that with different brands of paint. But
No, you don't need that. You just need some Citadel paints. Trust me on that.
paints.
This is it, Spiddy.
Right. I'll have to have a look at
All you can do is sell all those other paints and just use your Citadel paints. You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
Right.
Go to inventory and wish list. It's actually quite nice.
The good thing is though, with the colours on it, even if you don't use Citadel paints, you can go for the colours they suggest and get similar colours in other. Like if you want to do it red and it says use these 4 colours, you can use similar.
I've got 2 paint apps on my phone, and one of them, because it gives you equivalences. So you get, oh, Colin, hello.
We have a visitor.
Gamblers, it's called. Take off.
Colin's in.
So yeah, you
Oh,
get
I've
hobby
got it in there.
and pick a colour, and it will, and go to the equivalences chart, and it'll show you. Say you pick a Humbrol colour, it'll show you in Tamiya, Nammo, in Vallejo, in whatever and whatever.
Somebody said hello, Fox's mum, but I can't remember who it was now.
Yeah, it's definitely someone.
Yeah, she's off the loo now, so she said hello.
I'm glad you popped in, Colin, because that saves me asking you in text what were you talking about also being a Viking punishment.
Blood Eagle, wasn't it?
Oh, right, okay, yep.
Yeah,
Got that?
similar thing, Blood Eagle, Blood Angel. It's when they used to cut down your spine and
Open it up.
Yeah, and then get the lungs out to
Yeah.
spread it. Yeah,
Yeah, I misheard what you said. I thought you said Blood Eagle. My bad.
I've heard it referred to as Blood Angel as well. To be fair, so.
Oh,
Well, it sort of gives the wings, and yeah,
Yeah, I could see why. Yeah,
I can see why.
do it whilst you was alive. Lovely folk, eh?
Yeah,
Well, you didn't do whatever it was again, did you?
I'm going to say I'd say that's a bit more severe than just a punishment.
Yeah.
that's kind of the whole thing about dying, Chris. You don't get to do whatever you were doing before. So.
You
Exactly.
won't do that again, will you?
Yes.
Stops you doing it, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello,
Mama-
folk.
Mama
Mate.
Fox was just asking if Dave has a Mohican, and I was like, yes, that is real.
Yes, it's his real hair.
I'm jealous because at least he can grow it there, mate.
It is the only bit he can grow there, though.
I'm not making any comment.
There you go.
Org
I'll put me hat on to him that hide me shame.
Make you feel up better, yeah.
Boys brings up a good point. The Daka app, or is it a website? I'm not sure. Brings up the old colors as well as the Vallejo alternatives.
All right. Is Daka Daka a brand or something, or
Daka refers to what the orcs say when they start shooting stuff up.
oh, okay.
Daka, more Daka means more. Is not a way of saying more bullets, more shooting.
Okay.
That I've heard because I used to have a Dakar jet kit.
Well, I'm quite tempted into getting some orc figurines now that they're revamping the codex and whatnot on them.
Yeah, but Vincent, the thing you have to remember is that 99% of the orc kits are 15 years old and look shit.
True enough.
They look
They are doing some.
terrible.
I
Will
think
they
they're
all-
revamping
Will they
the.
all go with the things that you're painting, though, Vincent?
Hmm?
Isn't what you're
Right,
doing a
gents, I'm
different
going
thing to the orc?
to
All right, Reese. Thanks for hopping in.
Series.
See you another time.
Oh, it's really soft.
Sorry for having me.
I don't know why I shout on other people's streams and not my own. I don't know. Why am I
Well,
shouting?
you do shout on your own a little bit as well.
Do I?
No.
Good. I don't know why I shout on other people's streams.
Gaz Vickers says forum. I think it's like that's the Daka must be a forum.
It probably is as well.
Yeah.
Scale Model Muse says sleeps in and sits down.
If you're going to buy orc stuff, Vince, you want to buy some of the. I don't know if they sell them separately, but some of the new vehicles for the Speed Freaks.
Yeah,
Good.
yeah. That's the kind of stuff I was thinking about. I wouldn't touch the older stuff.
Like the, what's it thingy? Squig blaster. And I love the idea of using squigs as weapons.
What's a squig?
It's like basically it's like a little round creature that's just mostly mouth and eats everything.
Oh, you mean Paul?
I thought you said a squid blaster. I was like,
It's a
that,
squid blaster.
it's like that gun on Despicable Me that fires squid.
Squid.
That's the Smoo, isn't it? He's round and eats
All
anything.
mouth.
Yeah, but he's not little. He's not little though, is he? He's big. It's different.
Which is weird. When I was a little kid, for some reason my family nickname was Squig. I don't know why. It's not even a real word. So it was quite ironic when I found out that Warhammer had squigs. I'm like, that's weird.
Scale Model
I don't know why my nickname was Squig. My other brothers were known as Haggis and Biscuit. So
Haggis and Biscuit.
Haggis, Biscuit, and Squig. I don't know.
It sounds like a kids' TV show.
I know.
He used to go around solving crimes and.
Well, that's what my decal's done. I'm knackered now. Got nothing to do. I had 2 decals. Brilliant.
Muse says to spid Nurgles. I'm not sure why, but I don't
I'm
know.
not entirely sure. I know I have made comments about. She had a kit a while ago on one of the Wednesday streams on Mark's stream, but it was sat there in the box on a bench, and the pictures looked really interesting, and I was asking her about it. So we have sort of made sort of exchanged comments about Warhammery things.
Ah, right.
Oh,
The Orc Boys says it's a bit like Fizzgig. Which Fizzgig was the Dark Crystal thing, wasn't it?
Oh God, Fizzgig, there's a blast from the past. Holy crap! Holy cow!
That's obviously one of the thing. Not the Nurgle.
Oh no, wait, I'm thinking of that Johnny Ball maths program with. No, that's something else.
Think of a number.
No, I'm sure there was some kind of fizz
Johnny
something.
Ball was awesome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
something.
going back to Scale Model Muse, have you seen the photos that she posted of the car diorama, the Christine diorama?
Oh, it's brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's amazing. The production line from the opening scene of Christine.
Yeah.
Absolutely fantastic. I love that.
Yeah.
Bill Lewis says 42. I think he's doing the giveaway stickers for my stream on Sunday.
Quite possibly. You're a little bit late for that.
Yeah.
John says haggis, biscuit, and squid. That's awesome.
No, it's not squid. Squig with a G. I'll put it in chat. It was. Oh, my keyboard's asleep. Hang on.
They need to be the answers for Monday's live stream.
Yeah. What was Fox's nickname as a child?
It was. It was Squig. As in Warhammer Squig. I don't know why, because Warhammer wasn't a thing in 1971.
Yeah, but haggis and biscuits were.
I know, Haggis. I don't know why. My brothers were called Haggis and Biscuit, and I was called Squig. That's what we named each other. I don't know. We're idiots. What can I say?
Scale Model Mew says, and it was 947. We know it's written on his hand. I don't know what the squid. It must have been a thing.
I don't know.
They wouldn't just.
I've looked up the etymology of the word squig, and it's apart from the thing in Warhammer, which came in the 1990s or 80s, it's just not a thing at all. I'm like,
So is Warhammer based on you?
yeah. Also, have the cocktail stick back in the thing.
Maybe it's a word you mispronounced when you were learning to talk.
Where did Haggis and Biscuit come from? I don't know anything about where our nicknames came from.
Yeah.
Someone said Fizzgig Rocks. Oh, what Muse said Fizzgig Rocks. No, it's Fraggle Rocks.
We'll get this water. Hang on a second.
Fraggle Rock. I love that.
Now I've got to think of that going in my
What's
head.
your favourite puppet on Fraggle Rock?
I always like the little builder thing, the doozers.
Right. Oh, my favourite was Sprocket, the dog. I thought it was awesome.
That was a real dog.
I can now report that the Tree Hawk theme has been replaced by the Fraggle Rock theme in my head.
Yes. Terrible, isn't it?
Thanks, guys.
Now you see you've got Street Hawk out of your head now, though, haven't you?
I can't. The Street Hawk theme I can never hold in my mind. I always just play the Airwolf theme.
What was Tangerine Dream and the other one was Airwolf?
Tangerine Dream.
Well, I did actually listen to once. Somebody uploaded a cover version of the Airwolf theme, and they actually wrote to the composer who lives in Australia and now writes music for orchestra.
Right.
Listen, can I do a cover version of the Airwolf theme because you composed it? And he went, you can do what you want with it. I don't care what you do with it. Have a go at it. Sell it. I don't care. Yeah. Now the Airwolf in my head as well. Brilliant.
Phil Lewis says, at least you don't have Star Trekking going through your head.
Thankfully, no, because I've just instantly blanked it.
Yeah.
At the time when that was in the charts, I worked in a parts department for Charles Clark, Vauxhall dealers at the time in Sheffield, and they had, of course, they had Radio 1 on all the time, and I heard that song so many bloody times. Oh, I hated it with a passion.
Oh God, I hate working anywhere where they just play Radio 1 all day because I just want to kill people.
I used to work for Iceland Frozen Foods PLC, and you used to work out the back in the freezer and stuff.
Well, the frozen food providers are available.
Yes, indeed. There was one guy that I used to work with, and at the time the Bart rap song just came out, the Bartman thing, and he absolutely hated it. So I actually managed to get a cassette tape and splice together one continuous piece of tape in this tape case that was just the Bartman song, and just put it on. And it used to just repeat and repeat and repeat and repeat, and it drove him mental.
I remember when I was at secondary school, I just started in the lower sixth form, I think, and Ride on Time had just been released, and I swear they had a radio in the common room for our form, for our class, our form. And it was on every 5 minutes. I hated that with a passion, and whenever I walked in, it was always playing, and I can't find my modelling knife, my big modelling knife. Yeah, I hated that. It just made me want to stab people or something.
That's probably why your knife's hidden.
When I lived in Sheffield, the local radio station in Sheffield, Radio Hallam, I swear they must have been being paid by Robbie Williams because they played Angels about 4 times an hour.
I'm loving Angels.
Is he still around? Because he hasn't done anything for blooming ages, has he? Has he given up?
No, I think he's just been doing prescription drugs, from what I can hear.
Ah, right.
From what I've heard in the passing.
Muse says waggles her magic fingers and Vampy appears fresh from his nap, and it didn't seem to work because Vampy's not appeared yet. Gaz Vickers says baby shark. That gives me nightmares thanks to my kids.
I've not actually heard that.
Thankfully, my kids are grown up beyond that. I've heard it, but I don't.
It even got written up about on the BBC, but even then I still was tempted not to listen to it.
I'll email it to you.
No, you don't need to. Because you can't rickroll someone when you tell them you're going to email it to them. It doesn't quite work that way.
No, I won't. You'll have forgotten it. It'll be fine.
I won't have forgotten anything.
Muse says she hates Christmas music.
You need to look at this thing that I've sent you. I'll be like, no.
Yeah, no, you will. You'll look. It's fine. Muse hates Christmas music.
Oh, unless it's Fairy Tale of New York. You can't hate Fairy Tale of New York.
Spruglo Addict says it's time for R2D2. See you Monday night, gentlemen. Bye bye.
Okay, not R2D2, RDR2.
Oh, Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeah, I was too far away from the screen. I wonder what time for R2D2.
How far through it are you, Spruglo? Before you go, I just started chapter 3. How far through it?
It was raining in this city.
Story.
Has anybody asked Fester how he's doing and what he's been up to?
I've asked him how he is. So he's all right. I haven't asked him what he's been doing, but you know.
What have you been doing?
Mad Max, truck build, and digging out a motorcycle for tonight's insomnia.
Ooh, motorcycle? Do you say? I have no concept of such things.
I know it's a two-wheeled car, mate.
I don't. Where do you put your coffee?
Yeah,
I think that's what they call a Goldwing, a two-wheeled car.
Yeah, I don't think Kenneth wouldn't like it either because he hasn't got tracks.
Hey, that would be good. Could put half
You
track.
could do one with tracks. Oh.
I read an article in a motorbike magazine years back, and when the GL 1500 first came out, the really big, wide one, it actually qualified weight-wise as a small car. And if you could fit it with a steering wheel and foot pedals, you could have actually registered it as a car.
Spruglo says, same here, chapter 3, just exploring still. Yeah, I've been wandering around and getting wanted for things and then having to go and pay a bounty.
I've actually not been playing much. I played it a bit when it first came out, and then I thought I'll stop till I get my surround system. And then I got my surround system and I just played Destiny.
Awkward says, I read it as R2D2 as well. Yeah, I'm in several Facebook groups, and some that talk about games and some that talk about droids, and because obviously I'm building the R2, so I'm in building group for that. And every time I see it as R2D2, it's very strange.
The old boy says last time he looked, Colin was breaking up a truck.
That's correct. Yeah, I'm reworking a truck I built back in the 90s and redoing it as a Mad Max post-apocalyptic wrecker.
You know what looked great in a Mad Max vehicle, Colin?
What's that, mate?
Like on the side window, go and get yourself some net curtain. Or get yourself some net curtain, and on one of the side windows, just get the net curtain, glue it in, and paint it grey or whatever. It looks like chicken wire in the window. I Mad Maxed a 2CV once. It was a Citroen Diane actually, and he used a bit of net curtain that Mum doesn't know about and glued it onto the inside of the window, so it looked like on a rally car. You get the mesh in the window.
It's kind of
Hang about. Let me click on the button.
It's kind of a bit wrecked at the moment, but
it's kind of a bit massive, mate.
It's very early stages at the moment, so yeah.
I think you've missed one paint chip just towards the back.
Yeah. I've got a bit to do on it.
Well, there you go. If you're not doing anything tonight, Fox, you can go along and watch.
Well, I was going to do a drawing, but I can't think of anything to draw now. So
you've got to draw me a war hamster.
But yeah, part 2 of that good plug is going up on my tubes tomorrow. But it's just something. Someone sent me a message saying, "Oh, would you think of doing something like that?" And that was it. Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, all good. Spruglu says, "Have you played C-3PO yet?" Yeah, no. If you're going to stick with the silly jokes, you can go and play your games, all right?
Are they bullying you, Chris?
No, I'm fine. Phil says she does now, Fox. I don't know what that was about now.
What does now what?
I don't know. Phil Lewis says she does now, Fox.
I'm
looking up to see if there's anything else. I can't see anything else that Phil. I don't know.
I find this a lot when I'm doing a live stream because people think I actually pay attention to myself. One thing you learn when you're doing any kind of live stream, either for yourself or on somebody else's live stream, is that when you say something, you don't pay attention to yourself. So you say something, then half an hour later, somebody replies to it, and you go, "What was I talking about?" Oh, he says the curtain bit. I think he means my mum knows now that I took some of a net curtain when I was a kid.
Sorry, Fox, I wasn't paying attention. What?
I don't know. What was I talking?
I don't know.
What does a hamster look like? I've got no idea.
I don't know. You have to Google it, but you know.
Okay, hang on. Google. Google.
Google hamster.
Let me find a hamster face.
So
Just have to steal it completely.
was the search for the surround sound system worth the wait then?
Oh God, yeah. Although I kind of realised afterwards that I was trying to find a surround system that used optical because that's what I'm used to, and it's not the best because HDMI is actually better. But then I thought, you know what? It's 45 quid, and it's as good as a £200 surround system. I'll have that. Thank you very much.
Muse says, yes, you're right. It was the curtain bit. And then Phil says, what?
I don't know. Was I listening? I
don't know what's going on.
Right, I'm getting off, chaps.
All right. Thanks for popping in, Dad.
Catch you all later.
See you around. We're only going to be about for another quarter of an hour according to my official timekeeping anyway. So.
See you later. Bye.
Bye. Right. So, we're going to watch Fox draw a hamster. We're watching.
I don't know what a hamster looks like. I've got to do a war hamster. I don't even know any. I don't even have to. I've not even drawn an animal for ages.
Well, it's got to be a hamster in armor, isn't it? That's basically it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, I can figure out the armor. It's the hamster bit.
Muse says it's snowing like mad right now. I get confused. Where is Muse? Muse is in America.
Muse is in America.
So I'm assuming East Coast, is it?
It's not where the fires are, is it? Because that wouldn't work with the snow.
No, that's California.
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 I've seen pictures of them. They're looking pretty horrible. Some of them. Very scary. Yeah, Michigan. Yeah, that still doesn't mean anything to me. I like America, but I couldn't. My geography is not my strongest point.
Yeah, Michigan's over sort of towards Detroit that way, isn't it?
Is that the left?
It's like over on the East Coast-ish. Yeah, it's more East Coast than West.
So that's right then, isn't it? East.
Yeah, it's on the right as if you're looking down on it. Yeah.
Okay, the bit with New York on it.
Yeah. Not quite as far over as New York. It's kind of a little bit over to the left from there, I think.
Zadster's here. He says next to Lake Michigan. Oddly, yeah, but I don't know where that is.
A big pond there called Lake something.
Lake Water.
Lake Dibba.
It's in the Great Lakes area, isn't it?
About a quarter of the way in, near the top. Canada. Canada's near the top.
Yeah, their lakes aren't so great. They've not got a monster like ours.
They might have. Their lakes are bigger.
Maybe, I suppose.
Everything's bigger in America, isn't it?
God damn it, hamsters are hard.
Well, that's why they're going to the wars, because they're odd. North of New York. Right, sorry. Muse says we have 5 major lakes, yes. Chris Henderson says north of New York, near Canadian border. See, so it's nearly Canada. Hey? Yeah. Vince has it. I don't know where. What? Oh, Vince was saying things. Yeah, I wasn't listening. It wasn't personal. Not that I wasn't listening. It's just that I was reading, so I can't read and listen.
Not the people watching, or in the live stream with you.
Muse says our monster is a land creature, though. John is close to Toronto.
Toronto.
Did I go to Toronto?
I don't know. Why are you asking us?
Somewhere.
I may actually be looking at this big poster of a space marine on my wall for reference.
Is Toronto the one with the big CN tower? That's there, isn't it?
Little tip: hamsters don't look like space marines.
Yeah. Sorry, hamster what?
I'm saying just a tip for Fox: hamsters don't look like space marines.
Oh, they do when they're in the armor.
Yeah.
Hamsters are the things with the big cheeks because they keep all their food in it.
Yeah, the big inoffensive looking things.
Muse can drive to Canada from there. It's about an hour away.
Somebody should.
So it's fairly close then.
To American standards, that is close.
Yeah.
Muse says Google Nyan Rouge. I'm not going to Google anything that people suggest to me on the internet. Never a good idea.
It's a devil.
Hang about, we're watching Foxy's Hamster.
And that's actually French for red dwarf, by the way.
What's that, Vincent? Sorry?
Nain Rouge is actually French for red dwarf.
Ah.
Now I've got that theme tune going through my head.
Yeah.
The York Boys is asking, is Fox drawing a chipmunk?
I'm discovering it's very hard to draw Space Marine armor without making it look like some kind of 1980s puffy sleeve bridesmaid dress. Really hard. It just looks like big puffy sleeves.
All right, Neon Rouge is their land monster, apparently.
Right.
The monster's there.
I shall have to Google that and see.
And the York Boys says it's cold outside.
There's no kind of atmosphere.
No kind of atmosphere.
Yes, it could
All
be.
alone out in space.
More or less.
Yeah, they might have a land monster, but I bet Messi could take it.
Well, it depends. If it's on the land, then it probably couldn't. If it's in the water, it probably could.
Ah, but you don't know, you see. It'd be something like one of those epic Godzilla battles.
Could be, yeah. I've been to Loch Ness.
I think I've been to Godzilla.
I parked up by the side of it, walked down, had a look, and went back in the car and drove on because it was cold. Well, it was Scotland, so it's bound to be cold.
Oh, yeah, that's not just Scotland, though, Chris.
You can't be in Scotland, though. I'm not getting out of the car. It's cold. You're in Scotland, you idiot.
Yeah, well, I didn't figure it was going to be that cold. We did Loch Lomond as well.
Yeah. Did you not have a quick look at the castle while you were at Loch Ness?
No. We literally just drove past it and we were going somewhere else at the time. It was a few years back. And we were going somewhere else and we drove past and it was like the sat-nav said, oh, that's Loch Ness. So we found a spacey car park thing and pulled over and parked and had a look. We saw the plastic monster at the side. Or a plastic monster. So I assume there's dozens of them around it.
If you're up in the summer, they do actually do quite a nice boat cruise around Loch Ness. That's worth looking at.
Monster sighting not guaranteed.
Muse says, you guys call that cold. You die here right now. Yeah.
-5 is extremely cold over here. So, yeah.
Well, I say I used to work in the freezers at Iceland. That was -18.
You were in the freezer?
Yeah, that's where you keep the food. You have to go into the freezers and sort it all out and bring it out. And
I actually did a holiday job a couple of years ago, you know, during the school recess. And that was in an ice cream factory.
Oh.
You know, basically the entire factory is about 0 degrees, and then you get the freezers, which are, like you said, -18. But the lovely thing is, outside it was 30 degrees at the time, so I'm like, yeah, this is nice.
yeah. In the summer it was quite nice. In the winter, not so much. No, I remember doing stock checks in there where you literally standing in the freezer for like 3 hours counting stuff.
Yeah, I had to do that during the days I was there as well.
The York Boy says, anywhere up north is cold to us Southerners, Chris. Yeah, that's probably right.
That's because you're all southern ponces and you can't do a bit of cold.
Muse says, that's a normal winter here.
When I worked in the local co-op for a little while when I first moved up here, and it's just supermarket, nothing exceptional. But when you're working there and you're filling up the shelves, there's two aisles where fridges either side. And when you get the job of filling those up, stocking them up, you start off and it's all okay. And then after about 20 minutes or so, the cold from the fridges just kind of seeps into your bones. And for the rest of the day, you cannot get warm.
It depends on the fridges, because a lot of the fridge and freezers that we were working with, when you're on the shop floor, it's actually very hot because they get the cold, they blow the hot out to make the inside cold. So it actually gets very warm around them.
The bits that do the hot were underneath them, so they kind of get vented out to the ends of the aisles. So it's sandwiched in between, just like when you're walking down the supermarket aisles. Because when you're shopping, you walk down and you don't really stop. But when you stood there putting things in, it's like both sides are cold, just sort of pressing from either side onto you. And oh my God, it's awful. You could sit on top of a radiator and just not get warm. Absolutely horrible.
Muse says I go to work in the meat freezer. Go into the meat freezer at work. all the time. It's nice. But all the meat's frozen. It's not frozen meat's not nearly as good as cooked meat.
Yeah, imagine going to the cooked meat shelf. Shut up.
In the cooked meat freezer, yeah.
I can't talk and draw at the same time. This is a complete.
If it's horribly cold there now, why would it be nice going into a meat freezer at work?
Because it's full of meat.
It's warmer in the meat freezer than it is outside.
It's also possible, yeah.
Yes, could be.
I've discovered that Games Workshop palette paper is absolutely terrible for drawing on because you can't.
It's almost like they didn't design it for that.
You can't rub shit out. Also, I have no idea what a Space Marine actually looks like in terms of where to put arms and things. So
you had one in your hand. It looked like that.
That looks quite good, actually.
I may have to just give
proportion.
I may just have to give up. It's going a bit wrong.
I can't quite tell what's happening. Has he got a big tash?
You get there. Don't worry. If you make the stream for about, I don't know, 3.5 hours, you'll be fine.
Yeah. You can't give up on the hamster.
No. Not allowed. Muse says you need to mail that to me with my sticker. No, it's for me. It's mine. I don't know that I'm going to get the original. Maybe at some point I'll get the original.
Space hamster. I mean, war hamster. Sorry about
that. Muse says she's the odd person who doesn't mind the cold.
Talking of stickers and things, I'm still absolutely gobsmacked at that Dunkel Gold thing. I can't believe that Andy. I mean, how sad to sit there until he found an answer, something that could be answered by Dunkelgelb.
Yeah, I don't know. It might have just popped up and he thought, "Oh,
it's possible. I guess it's possible." But, you know, if you're in the chat, then shame on you, man.
Yeah. John says it's a space squig. And Muse is telling you can make 2 or scan it and print it.
I'll have to draw a proper version at some point.
So if you're going to scan it and print it and then post it, that's just why would you just scan it and email it and then? Right. Well, it's been an hour and a half actually, so
only 2 more hours to go.
It's about time to finish. No, well, you can still sit there and draw. It's fine.
No, because the camera goes off. This is getting thrown away.
In next week for the reveal what Fox is drawing.
Yeah, come back next week and see. Fox has got to come back every week now and do a little bit more drawing every week.
We need an official reveal video, Fox.
It may never get further than this really quickly sketched out pencil idea.
No, we expect by midnight tonight at the latest a full reveal video.
Yeah, let me at least get some darkness in here for you.
Yeah, you can join Colin's Insomnia stream and finish it off then.
Yeah, carry on there, mate.
I will be going to bed soon, to be honest. It's just shenanigans.
I might go and play some Cowboys in a bit.
Inking the thing a bit with the. So I would have properly drawn it and inked it and everything properly if we had like a 3 or 4 hour stream. But
I don't think his cheeks are big enough.
No, it's nice to be eating. Don't forget, in Space Marines, they don't just eat food. Unless they need to imbue the knowledge of their enemies, in which case they eat them to gain all their knowledge.
Maybe.
Yeah,
that's actually in the story, you know.
Store them there, don't
he's training and he's a bit ripped, see, so he's got no fat on him now.
Yeah, but he's still just going to have hamster face.
They eat the meat of their enemies to learn their knowledge. That's actually true. It is. No, it's got like some kind of moustache shit going on there. I don't know what that is. I don't know how you make a hamster.
He could be an officer, so he might have a moustache.
Oh.
Yeah. You say moustache? It's very posh.
Moustache. That's the word, isn't it? Moustache.
It's very posh if you say moustache.
Moustache is posher, isn't it?
It's my moustache.
Yeah.
Tash.
I think I'd have to do some proper practicing drawing the proper uniform to get everything, to learn how to draw quickly a Space Marine. It's not that easy.
Well, I'm not worried about you drawing it quickly.
Yeah, now once the camera goes off, that's it, man. This is destroyed for all time.
Is it going to shred itself?
If anyone wants a screenshot of it, grab it now.
Is it going to shred itself like a Banksy?
Yeah, oh yeah, it'd be worth at least nothing compared to a Banksy.
Oh yeah, a guy actually tried to do that. like within a couple of days of seeing that Banksy shredding himself, a guy basically said, like, you know what? I'll shred my Banksy print. It wasn't a really expensive one, like $4,000 or something like that. But basically, he's like, yeah, I'm going to shred it. It's going to be worth hundreds of thousands. The only problem is he shredded it not with a paper shredder, but with box cutters.
No.
What a
So it's now worth £4.
If that.
the cost of the scissors.
What you mean is it going to cost him £4 to get him to take it away? The York boy says, at least Games Workshop won't sue you, Fox.
At least it's not very good, not very well drawn, but at least I've got his pinky finger sticking out while he's holding his weapon.
Just in case, though, just to be sure, make sure you call it Wart Amster.
What thumbster?
Wait a minute, is he left-handed as well?
Yes, he appears to be left-handed because I didn't plan that very well.
Oh dear.
Yeah, there's a hand there and there's his legs. Yeah. Anyway, there you go.
Lovely. Can you sign it?
That's pretty good. Well, like that.
Sign it. Arse.
Thank you.
I will draw you a war hamster at some point when you start doing whatever it was I told you to do.
Yes, I'll do the proper paintings of Warhammer things. That tank thing that you got me.
Yeah, Chris told me he wanted. I told Chris I'll do him a war hamster drawing if he learns how to paint war hamster properly.
Yeah. So I've got the.
So he's got no choice.
I've got the tank.
Back in those Duncan videos.
Fox sent me this tank that you can tell is a tank from the box.
I don't know why you've got that white generic box.
Hang about. Let me. I'm not unclick on you. There you
I
go.
don't know why you didn't just get the normal tool box.
No, it's obviously just the box that they use for everything, and they just put a little label on it telling you what's in it.
I've never had anything delivered by Games Workshop in a white box. It always comes in the normal box.
They know that you're special, Chris. That's what it is.
It's just lots of plastic bits at the moment. But once I finish the, what am I doing? A Dark Elder Raider.
It's the one that Fox put wheels on, isn't it? Same one as that.
Same one, yeah. So yeah, once I finish this, which I'll do a bit more on Sunday. It's not Sunday tomorrow, is it? It's Friday tomorrow. A few days. I'll do a bit more of that. So a couple more weeks, I reckon I'll be finished that, and then I'll have to figure out and go and get some proper paints and do that one properly. So yeah, right, everybody. Thank you everybody for joining and watching and coming along and joining in. It's always nice to have a few people in. I was a little bit worried again at 5 to 8 when nobody was here. I thought I'd be on my own again, but turns out to have more people joining me than ever before.
Quite a crowd in tonight.
Indeed. Let's see. Anything else happening? Muse says, I love having Yazo. I can screen hot things on this comp. I think screenshot.
I don't understand any part
of that
sentence, Muse. I love having that sentence. Has somebody been on the alcohol, do you think?
Yeah.
Have you had a sherbet, Muse? Because that sentence makes no sense whatsoever.
Muse tells Spid to pay attention to messages. There will be an invite. There you go.
Okay.
I'm drawing the code piece.
For things. Right. So thanks, everybody. And see you again. I'm going to close it now. And then I'm going to go and book in next week's for next Thursday. So don't come next Wednesday because it won't be then. It'll be Thursday. So next Thursday, same time, same place. And maybe me on my own. Maybe someone else will join. Maybe Fox will come back and do another hamster.
Maybe I'll pencil something in so I can ink it and colour it on telly.
That'd be cool, actually.
Yeah.
I might actually
we could just have a paint with Fox session. That'd be.
Well, I'm not doing one time-lapse drawing. I should do a time-lapse drawing of Warhamster. I'll pencil it in first. And...
Could you, Fox? Could you get a huge bushy wig and do like a Bob Ross appreciation thing?
Oh yeah, that'd be
what Bob Ross? What Bob Ross Space Marine? Oh, you mean me personally?
Paint happy little hamsters.
Yeah, you could it could be a hamster with a happy little tree behind it because it
cleaning
make
your
it better.
brushes with that really seedy laugh.
Could be.
That'd be
Right, I'm going to click the stop broadcast button again now. I say thanks everybody. People in chat saying thank you and they enjoyed watching it. So that's what it's all about. As long as you're enjoying it, I'll keep hosting them. So yeah, good night all. And that's it's overshot by 3 minutes. Oh well.
shocking.
Good night all. Thank you. And, bye bye.
Bye everyone.